That's how we're starting this video out. So if you watched the last video, you know we didn't end on a good note. Something's tore up in the transmission, and not this one. And so it's Tuesday. I want you to keep track of this. Today is Tuesday. Now this will be posted weeks down the road. Next weekend is Labor Day weekend. So today is Tuesday. Extremely busy week at work this week. And a few other things we have to take care of. We're going to take this engine out, probably me, and take it to Indiana next weekend. It's going to be a great time. But we got a lot of other things planned. Let's go. So before I start tearing everything apart, I want to show you a little bit about it. Like I said, we had upgraded to 12 volts so we could run LED lights, 12 volt alternator. Like I said, stock head. I told y'all last time we changed to a cast iron intake whenever we ran quart one, I guess in Arizona, quart side I think it was. And there's the 12 volt starter. Now I know I'll catch some flack about that, but like I said, we wanted to upgrade this to 12 volt, and if I'd really had a lot of time, I had planned on even adding a phone charger in it. Probably not a radio, but at least a phone charger. This is the Brassworks radiator. I think they called it the Extreme Touring. They made for me. I thought it was pretty cool because they even put me on their social media stuff. Billet pulley. I mean, I guess that's close enough to stock, but not really. And it does have an E-timer on it. Other than that, it is what it is. Alright, I do have the fan going, so I hope y'all can hear me. First thing I'm going to do is unhook the battery. If you see this back here, this is just a curtain. It makes it easier to get around the door. If the door is shut, it's hard to get around. The sun sets directly right here. I like to be safe and unhook the negative and the positive, you know, just in case. You never know. Alright, key is out. We're going to hang that up here. Now, do we have a cracked drum? Problem with the triple gears? I don't know. And either way, no matter what it is, the engine's going to have to come out, so we're going to just go ahead and take it out. I work in the food industry, so I try to keep my hands as clean as possible. I'm looking up here, you're down here. Got a lot of stuff up there. Okay. So, really no rhyme or reason, so I will back it out tomorrow. I only have a few minutes today, so this is going to be a chopped up session over the next couple of days pulling this out. But I'm going to just start taking things loose again. No rhyme or reason. These were the Champion pull apart or take apart plugs, whatever you want to call them. Get up in your face. We ended up putting those in there toward the end of the trip. We didn't run out of plugs, but we got tired of cleaning them. And for the last little bit of the trip, coast to coast trip, I wanted to have as much power as I could, and like I said, we'd already lost some power with changing over to the cast iron intake. So I had these plugs. It's kind of a splurge on these. I'm not really fond of the Ford plugs. I know some guys swear by them. The auto lights. I just like the Champion. I've had better luck with the Champion myself. Not saying they're the best, but that's what's worked for us. And if you notice the one wire, we had one wire get burnt. Actually, before the trip, I had it routed here. too close to the exhaust manifold, so be mindful of that whenever you're working on something. Alright, those are loose and out of the way. I'll probably go ahead and change those plugs out before I pull the engine, just to keep from breaking them, because they're definitely a higher dollar plug that I don't want to let get jacked up. Exhaust manifold. The nut, if you don't have a wrench, you're not going to get that nut off with a pipe wrench, more than likely. A friend of mine, Mr. John, built one. He let me borrow it. Another friend came in. He said, I believe I can build you a couple of those. So he did. And got TT on there. And I thought Patrick put Ford on this one. Maybe he put it on the other one. So anyway, you got to have one of these wrenches. Here I am bragging about the wrench and I can't get it off. Turned the camera off because I thought it was going to embarrass me after bragging about my wrench. I did have to shoot a little PV blaster on it and it popped right off. What should we do next? Did you say fuel line? This is the adjustment rod for you, those of you. This is the adjustment rod for those of you who don't know. Richen or lean out the carburetor from inside the cab. No wonder I'm picking up subscribers left and right. Alright, let's get some wrenches. Let me show you this. We do have a cutoff here. On and off. That helps out a whole lot when you're doing maintenance or just storing it or anything like that. Am I back in? I said on the last video we were having Chinese one night, but I edited that out for time. We're having steaks tonight, so I'm definitely not working late tonight. My wife wanted the swerves, and I was like, so I guess we'll do the timer next, since we're right here. Get up in y'all's face again. You ever seen the E-timer? It's basically like a cam position sensor, from what I understand, but these are pricey little jokers, and so we want to take care of it, make sure it doesn't get damaged or anything like that. A little bit of oil seeped past the cam seal and got in here on the trip, and all we did was took contact cleaner and cleaned it out, and then just let it drain for a few minutes, and the rest evaporated. We'll set that right there. We'll tighten this back up. Again, no magneto in here. Running on 12 volts, I felt like we were good enough with that for the trip. And it was one less thing to break, come apart, cause a catastrophic failure. Man, why is that so tight? There you go. Again, putting the nuts back on where we can. I guess next will be the brake light switch. Can you see me? I'm gonna cheat. I can't get to my Allen wrenches right now, so I'm gonna cheat and use a pair of vice grips. This bracket's just held on with these two set screws. socket screws. What do you call them? Cap screws. Whenever it initially broke down, I did take this off in the local hardware parking lot, and I didn't see anything real obvious. Doesn't mean anything. It's covered in grease now. But that doesn't mean anything, because like I said, I was in a hurry. It was hot that day. It's hot today, it's hot yesterday. It's gonna be hot tomorrow. But like I said, I only have a few minutes a day really to work on this, so this, if you're not familiar with this pedal, this bracket bolts onto the transmission cover, and when the brake pedal's on the right, brake pedal is actuated or mashed, it actuates this switch here and causes the brake light switch or brake light to come on. So we'll put these back in. I will find the Allen wrenches before I load this engine up. Totally dejected over this, but yeah, that's part of owning an old car. Maybe she does care. So every time I come out here in the garage, I feel like I'm rich for just a split second, because I have a second phone charger out here. Stays out here, doesn't go on trips, doesn't go to different rooms, so we're good and charging up now. Got a few minutes left today. You ever use one of these Ford wrenches? Of course it has Ford right there. I don't know if you can see it or not. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and put these old plugs in, just Motorcraft and 2 Motorcraft, a Champion, and an Autolite. Just old plugs that I grabbed. I keep around just for instances like this, but I know I'm gonna get in a hurry before it's over with, so I want to go ahead and take these plugs out, set them to the side, and protect them. These things are like a small investment. So number 1 was starting to foul out again. Anyway, I think these plugs, I know the aesthetics isn't the biggest thing, but I think they just look better in a T. So, like I said, we're going to set these to the side. We'll take those with us to Indiana.
Why are you not in the shower yet?
This is Jasmine, it's from part of the Crazy Crew. She literally just told me. I was bragging about eating steaks, now we're going to eat Mexican. Mexican word of the day is what? Come on, you're on the spot.
July.
July what? You lying about eating steaks?
Yes, that's it. Come on, I got lots more.
Alright, I am. Alright, we're going to eat Mexican. Alright, last night I came out here and unhooked everything. I just needed a few minutes to be by myself. And today I got Will out here, stop right there, Will. And we're going to try to extract this bad tooth. because I don't want to blow up. You make a spark and blow up. I'm not exaggerating. I want to show y'all that the steering column is still in. Everyone says you have to remove it from what I've talked to, people I've talked to, and I've never done it this way, but we figured we would try it. Got it. Watch your toes. Watch them biggies. Alright, never just like that now. Alright, hold what you got. This is a part that Mark Atkins sent down, bolted to the engine or whatever. I put a piece of plywood on it, put some casters on it, so. Don't get up under here. But if it falls, don't knock your toes off. Let it down. Didn't quite get it. Hold on.
I think that's good.
It's not good. Alright, now let it down slowly. Alright, we're going to stop for the night. Engine's on the stand, it's out. We did it without taking the steering column out. Probably take the steering column out whenever we put it back in, or put this engine in, whichever we decide. It's not hot out here today, but man, it's been a long week. Hard week. So we'll take a break, clean up, and I hope that's y'all commenting on other videos. So appreciate Will coming out there. I wasn't expecting that, so I really appreciate that. And he probably saved me 2 hours worth of work and aggravation. We'll be back at it next week sometime to load everything up, get ready to go to Indiana. Alright, Will's out here loading the engine up. I turn my head and he's about got it in the truck and loaded up. Strapped down all but. You good, man? Alright, let it on down. Keep going so you can get the hook loose. Alright, you'll probably have to jump up there now. Alright, I'll help you out. Come on.